Today we're going to be talking about the new co-op event that just came out in Genshin Impact. So if you didn't know, yesterday a co-op event came out, and it's called the Elemental Crucible, something like that. And basically what it is, it's a 2 to 4 person activity thing you can do. It's kind of like, there's kind of like a mini mechanic in it. It gives you this handbook that gives you a bunch of rewards, and while the rewards are pretty good, that you get like a bunch of primo gems. I think it's 300 primo gems, which is like a roll and a half. So it's you don't get a full 2 rolls, but you do get at least 1 roll out of it. So I mean, you can't hate him for that. And at least the best part is you don't have to spend any resin to get the primo gems. It's you just have to complete the challenges. Overall, I think the event is whatever. I don't think it's only lasting a week anyway. I don't think it's gonna be it's not a big event that you're gonna want to grind all week. The rewards you do get from the resin are, depending on your world level, you get Heroes Wits, which are the purple character cards. So it was pretty convenient for me specifically because I just rolled Venti and I had like no XP cards. So it was convenient to be getting those from the resin deposits so I could level up my Venti. Now first off, I'm going to cover the basic of the event. What is the event, right? So basically you activate this little obelisk. You fight a bunch of enemies with you and your friends, or you and online people. It has online matchmaking, so if you don't have any friends that play the game, don't worry, you can just connect to it and it'll matchmake you with other players. Now what you do is you kill enemies and they drop these little orbs, kind of like a little mote of element. Or after you kill a wave of enemies, a giant wave of element motes go out around the map. And sometimes you'll see that you have this little bar, as you can see above my screen, with a little lightning symbol or cryo symbol, pyro symbol. That means that you have like extra efficiency added to it, so when you dunk more together, then you get extra efficiency towards the level up of the obelisk to complete the event, and I'm guessing towards your challenges. So if you're curious on what the efficiency challenge means, me and my friend decided that we're pretty sure it means basing off of how much you deposit efficiently. So if you deposit one at a time, if you go get a cube and deposit it, and then go get another cube and deposit it, you're not being very efficient with your time and depositing of the cubes. So what you should do is you want to try and stack as many as you can. You want to try and hold 3 of the same element as you can. You can't hold different elements. So if you had a lightning in your hand and you run over a fire one, it's going to replace the lightning with a fire one. So be sure to scope out the area, pick up the elements that are like mostly around the map, stack up your elements, and increase your efficiency that way to complete the event faster. This is also a huge tip for completing the event in under 3 minutes, which is another challenge for the handbook. Also, the battle pass, if you own the battle pass, which I definitely recommend it if you play the game a lot, because it gives you a lot of good rewards, like a lot of XP cards, a lot of Mora too. Gold is so important. The battle pass challenges got updated. There's 3 extra ones for the event, and they give you a ton of battle pass XP. Like me and my friend literally skyrocketed like 6 tiers with them, I think, with all the battle pass challenges. But yeah, that's aside, just collect the motes and dunk them in the middle, defeat the enemies with the online people, and that's really about the whole event. Me and my friend averaged around like 3.5 to 4 minutes a run, obviously besides the one that took us under 3 minutes for the challenge. But now for my thoughts on the event. So it's only a week long, so there's not too much hate there, but it's definitely not something that you're just going to want to come and do, because you don't get any Mora for the enemy kills, you don't get any XP for the enemy kills. The only thing you're really doing it for is to complete the missions, and other than that, maybe depositing your resin and getting the rewards from there. And it costs 40 resin to get, I got 8 Heroes Wits, which some people may think that's really good, and it can be really good if that's what you need. If you're in desperate need of character upgrade cards, I think it's the best character upgrade card source right now. If you did 2 ley lines, the blue ones, that give you XP cards, I think you would end up getting less XP cards anyway for the same amount of resin. So I guess if you really need XP cards, that's what you could do. But other than that, there's not really much of a reason to do the event after you complete the missions. So I definitely recommend completing the handbook, getting that finished. You don't have to spend any resin to complete the handbook, you just have to do the challenges by playing the event. That being said, I think that's all my thoughts on the event. And I made a little video, like not necessarily like a tutorial on the event, but just breaking it down, just announcing that it's live. It's going to be live for an entire week. It's going to be done on the 19th of October, which is next Monday. So make sure you complete the handbook. It's a free 300 something primo gems. It was pretty fun at first. Me and my friend got to play together and actually feel like we were doing something other than the co-op in this game being kind of just like pointless to a T, but it was definitely cool. Hopefully they have something more like this in the future with a little bit better system to it. Maybe definitely worth, because for an event you want something to be like you gotta get on and do this thing this week. The event's out. Where I think this one is gonna be more of like, well, we played it for 2 hours and now it's kind of done. You know, there's not really much of a reason to play it anymore. But that being said, guys, that's my thoughts on the new co-op Crucible event. If you watch this whole thing, please give it a like, you know, comment down below if you want me to make a video on anything. Subscribe to the channel for more content, and I'll see you guys next time.